course, my name still remains Amaka Obeche. Sit back, relax. I have a very special guest in the studio. I'm sure you are not, you can't wait to see this person. But now, allow me to take a short break. When we come back, our guest will be with us in the studio. Initially, when I started, I was telling you that this is the weekend entertainment of the weekend show, and I have a very special guest in the studio. You know, I always bring someone very special, very spontaneous, someone that you would love to enjoy. And today, I have with me in the studio someone that I like to call like the spirit of the Lord is around us. He goes by the name Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, my.
Good morning, Angel Gabriel.
The spirit is everywhere.
Yeah, the spirit actually, I feel like the Lord is here right now.
Of course, yeah, he's everywhere, like everywhere. Okay. Are you not seeing him?
So, Angel Gabriel is a comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I have him here to actually put us through the world of comedy. Okay. I want to know, first of all, why Angel Gabriel? Like when I called you on the phone, I said, hello, Angel Gabriel, and it looked like I was speaking to one of the angels of the Lord. So I want to know why you chose that name of all the names, because I know that's not your real name, right?
It's a real name now since I'm bearing it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I didn't choose the name. They chose it for me.
Okay,
yes.
So how did you come about the name?
Actually, it was when I was in university, you know, during the Christmas carol stuff. So I played a role, you know, in a short drama. I played Angel Gabriel's role. You know, I believe people have been playing that particular role before I got admitted into the university.
Okay.
But as God may have it, as I joined and I played it, I added flavor on that my own.
You added another dimension to that role.
Yeah. So I visited Mary in a special way. Man, people couldn't forget about my visitation.
Okay. I want to know how long you have been into comedy.
Okay.
Professionally.
Okay, professionally. All right, professionally, I have been into comedy for like, let's say, 16 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. 16 years.
So were you born into comedy? Because that's been a long time. I'm beginning to wonder if comedy has always been with you. Like, what gave you the inspiration to go into comedy?
Actually, when I was growing up,
yeah,
my father, he was somehow comic. You know, anything, he always liked to put some funny thoughts. So from there, I started liking that, liking to hear and to make people laugh. You know, so I started to like it then. When I was still growing up, seeing people laugh around me, I liked it. So I decided that's how it is.
Okay, so comedy has always been a passion for you.
Yes.
So what has kept you this far into this comedy? What has been your drive so far?
First of all, it's always God. God has been the backbone. Okay. Then second of all, as an Igbo man, I'm beginning to see some pepper.
Wow. Okay, so let me, you liked to go into comedy, you were into comedy, and then much later, you found out that it can generate you some funds, right?
Yeah, that's not the main thing, you know. I begin to see pepper. I would have left because when I was growing up, there was a time people started seeing me as someone who is not serious. Okay. Because everything they say, you always play with everything. But then I started seeing money. My brother, I see the deal. Because I was seeing something coming from it, you know, paying my bills from it. So I decided to stay back. Okay,
which brings me to another question. Have there in any point in time in your life where you felt or you had an experience that made you think that, oh, comedy is not for me? Maybe a bad experience or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. I can't forget that. That was an evening, you know, in university. Okay. Then we had many ceremonies, activities, the departmental stuffs and not. So then there used to be a guy everybody know. So I came. Even the name Angel Gabriel, initially people didn't see it as someone who is coming for comedy. People were seeing maybe I'm coming to preach or something. Okay. So they were, when I started doing the comic stuff on stage, you know, they became confused. So some didn't accept me that time. Wow. In fact, I was booed off the stage. Wow. My dear, I went down. I was so grieved, so angered. I had to unleash my anger on the snacks I came there with. The way I threw the bread where I carried from there. My dear, if the bread is a human being, the bread, by now you go down the year. I ate the bread like I was eating aquara, strong meat. So.
Okay, the comedy industry has been a major force to reckon with in the Nigerian entertainment industry.
Okay, yeah.
It's already beginning to diversify itself. We have comedians going into other things, acting, production, movie production, like the likes of A.Y. Makun, who just released a new movie,
Okay.
The Merry Men, The Real Yoruba Demons.
Yeah.
Do you intend on going into anything as such?
I have gone into already.
Okay.
Yes, I've gone into already. I have acted. I have a song. In fact, I have songs. I recorded a song. Yeah, I have let's say passion too for singing. In fact, everything that makes someone happy, I love it. I love it. So I've recorded some songs. I used to be in an a cappella group where I would sing without musical instruments. So I've acted this fortunate travel. It's been long.
Okay.
Acted, and I have some other businesses I'm doing, genuine.
Do you have any intentions of having a program, like a comedy show, like other comedians do now?
Yes, I had.
Any projects on the pipeline?
I had, and I still have
You
now.
still have?
Yes.
Okay.
Why I said I had was, I was involved in an auto crash.
Wow.
Yes, which took me off the limelight for at least a year. So when I came back, I decided to do a show. I titled it The Return. But because of one or two certain circumstances, I had to leave it. But as it is now, there is a pending other projects, shows and movies actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so you were involved in an auto crash.
Yes.
How has it been for you ever since then? Like having to go through that challenge and still do your passion and do what you love to do?
Yeah. It was very difficult actually, but thank God I had to scale through because I couldn't work for up 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
So even after I started working, I couldn't work properly. I had to support myself with walking stick. It was very difficult, but man, thank God I am back.
Wow, I like that because your passion is what drives you.
Of course.
And
definitely.
nothing has deterred you from going through this
At
in
all.
life.
Yeah.
Okay, now what has been your major challenge in the comedy industry so far? Any challenge at all?
There are many challenges.
Okay.
There are many of them. I will just mention a few of them.
Okay.
First of all, the environment where I am.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't mean to, is it to disrespect anybody or to speak against anybody, but of a truth, will I say entertainment business has not been that lucrative down here. I wouldn't want to point fingers at anybody. So that is one. Then secondly, in fact, that is the main challenge so far.
Okay.
Encouragement from people, probably from the government, I don't know.
So we pray that the government will see you through and then probably come and invest in your business.
Of course.
But away from that now, I want to know exactly what has prompted you into doing this comedy thing.
What has, just like I said before, I like seeing people laugh.
Okay.
I like seeing people happy around me. So when I started doing it, then when I came into university, I learned that, man, just depending on your parents for financial support at the time, because my family, not that buoyant, but you can't just depend on your family for everything. So I decided to somehow convert it to business. And when I saw that the comedy stuff is paying off, man,
Do you think comedy in any way can help one, encourage one into government? Do you think comedy has a role to play in the not too young to run? Like we're talking about the youth now engaging in politics.
Yes.
How do you think comedy can come into play?
Comedy can come into play in a very big way.
Okay.
Yes, because most times it's not just drugs, medications that can, improve one's health.
Yeah.
Somehow, when you have a relaxed mind, you know, when you laugh things out, ease off some stress. Then, for the fact that, you know, comedy is something that is very catchy, people always listen whenever it's being done. So it can be used as a medium to pass some messages to people, you know. Because right now, entertainment is somehow conquering the whole society. So you can see that entertainment now is a very good way, an avenue to pass any message that you want to the society, especially to the youths.
Yeah.
So that is a very, very crucial role it can always play.
So are you looking up to anybody in the industry? Because one thing they say is you must always have a mentor. And without a mentor, you probably do not know the way you're going. So who exactly is your mentor?
I will not call it mentor.
Okay.
Let me call it admirers. Yeah, there are many comedians I admire, entertainers I admire so much. Well, people that I've been listening to them right from when I was small and up to now. There's this man they call Uchubuagu.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Igbo comedian. Though right now I think he has somehow changed to, you know, whether Igbo or English or stuff. I have been listening to that man. I would say he's a part of my inspiration. Then Basket Mouths, Bovi, most of them, I admire them. I will not say mentor. I admire them. Then my father especially.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow, my father influenced me greatly. But he didn't know.
Wow.
He didn't know because he was not doing it intentionally.
He wasn't doing it directly.
Yeah, yes, he was not. But when I sit down and listen to him, even when he was scolding at me, I will be somehow laughing because he did it in a funny way, though he was serious about it. So I have admirers. I will not call them names.
Thank you very much, Angel Gabriel, for coming.
All right.
We'll go on a very short break, and when we come back, I will reiterate to you or tell you some of the events that you should be looking up to this weekend. Welcome back. I hope you have been having a whole lot of fun because I have been having a lot of fun. I have with me Angel Gabriel. He's still here. And he wants to do a little show off. It's more like a stand-up comedy. And so, enjoy. Angel Gabriel, it's up to you.
Okay, he said stand-up. This time I ready to be, will I say sit-up comedy?
Okay.
Actually, what I normally tell people on stage is that I don't crack joke. I advise them.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to say this, I would say most girls are imbeciles. Yeah, they are imbeciles because,
wow.
Yeah.
Which includes me. It's quite unfortunate.
Of course, because most times when we are sitting in front of a mirror, the way you make up is always bring out the imbecility in you. You know, sometimes you have a piece of mirror, you want to rub something on your it's not the way the imbecile used to always be. And they said Igbo man loves money very well. I'm sure about that. Igbo man, no matter how drunk the man is, even if he's vomiting, my brother, in a bar, once you show him his bill, the alcohol will clear once. He will like, bottle water, 13 bottle water, Ejiasao. There is some bath. Who drink them? 15 Henneke. Hey, not going to go watch it. So that's it right there.
Thank you very much, Angel Gabriel. I had a good time with you. Thank you very much for cracking us up. And let us now move over to the upcoming events for this weekend. These are events that you and I should be looking up to. Of course, you know me. I will always be there. I always like red carpets. I always like to go to all of those places. And so, somewhere in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, a youth summit hosted by Ebuka Obi Uchendu. We have been talking about the Not Too Young to Run. This youth summit is for you and I, all the youngsters out there. Try as much as possible. If you are anywhere in Abuja, find yourself to that youth summit. I'm sure you would like it. You would like everything. It's a start, one vote, your future. One vote, your future. And it's going to be happening today, October 20th, 11 a.m. And somewhere else in Eko, Lagos, of course, we have Buck Wild and Breathless. It's a grand launch of the social movement campaign. It's inspired by a soon-to-be-released movie titled The Power of One. It is still about the Not Too Young to Run. Fino Fino will be there. We can see RMD is on that. Files the Bad Guy. And of course, our very own Two-Face Innocent Idibia. So this is going to be happening somewhere in Lagos State. Try as much as possible to find yourself to that event. It is meant to hold today, October 20th, in Lagos. Let us now come back to Oka, Anambra State. This one is the one that I will be there. Of course, I'll bring you all the updates by next week. It is tagged the Discovery of Style and Fashion Exhibition. It is organized by the Art Republic in collaboration with Anambra Book and Creativity Festival and Alliance Française. It is for those of us who like runway, who like style, fashion, like me. Try as much as possible to be there. It's going to hold at King David Hotel, Regina Cherry Road, Oka. It is going to happen October 27, 2018. So I will be there. I hope you will be there too. And that is why we call it a day. Remember, Weekend Show still continues. I will be back here with David and Oluchi with the social media trends. Stay tuned. Remember that this show is also open for sponsorship. We would like you to come and sponsor the program, and God will bless you as He blesses us. Stay tuned.